Okay, so they can hear us now. Someone say something weird and awkward like usual.
Right. Okay.
Spiders.
So I think, yeah. So I think this is everyone.
Shall we bring it back to the spider thing?
I mean, weird and awkward.
Oh, quick question, cause the Call of Cthulhu thing. Are you okay with spiders? Like, if it's in the game?
Who, for me?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. That's okay.
Cool, nothing but spiders then.
All spiders. Everyone is
That would
spiders.
be a little much.
The trees are all just made out of little tiny spiders.
Then I'll burn them all to the ground.
The torch is also made out of spiders.
Well, I will go to another dimension. It's something that's not made out of spiders.
The portal to
spiders
another
are
dimension is made out of
That doesn't make sense.
No, you have to stay in the spider dimension to stop the spiders from invading the non-spider dimensions. If you do nothing,
Well-
then they are both spider dimensions.
Yeah, but if I went to another dimension, at least I'd be able to live a life before it
Squirrel.
was fully corrupted.
So,
Alrighty. Okay,
last
so
time
alrighty.
on...
Dragon Ball Z?
Not
It'll
just
get there.
Dragon Ball Z does that.
So, alrighty. So we are back to who knows what the heck this is anymore.
Who knows?
So you guys, you now have the water elemental in the coat closet.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, our new friend!
Friend.
And we have established that I may have made a error in the languages. I was not aware of this last session, but apparently D&D language, like Primordial, has a bunch of like dialects. So you guys actually would somewhat understand the water elemental.
Anyone that speaks
Oh.
primordial.
Yes. You wouldn't have a perfect understanding, but it would certainly be, enough to communicate. So now the little info sheet that just says the language. It doesn't say that this is a version of Primordial. It just says it's a language. So
This is D&D.
Yeah.
Every time it mentions something, you have to do 50 Google searches to make sure it's right.
I like trusting things at face value. Okay. So, do you got the two people who know Primordial are free to attempt to have a conversation with it?
So are we backtracking?
No, we are not backtracking. We're just acting like this is a new revelation that you just remembered.
Okay.
Hold on,
Just
before-
suddenly in our brain it connects to us.
Yes.
Oh, I know what he's saying.
I do not
Bit
like
of
to
an
retcon.
Irish accent that you just have to get through.
Yes.
I don't know why I chose Irish, but
It'd be Scottish. That's hard to understand.
oh yeah.
But by the way, before this goes on,
Wall.
Yeah,
Ignore me,
Aden subs
don't kill
wall
me.
in the.
Ignore me. Don't
We
kill
didn't say
me.
anything.
We're gonna kill Wall.
We weren't gonna kill you. It's okay. Okay, guys.
Gonna
How?
kill Wall. Alrighty.
Is he gone
So-
yet?
I don't know. Okay. Anyway, so you are free to have the two people who know Primordial are free to have a conversation with the blob, with the water blob.
Who knows Primordial?
I do.
And I do.
Okay.
Oh. What are we doing with this guy again?
He's my best friend.
You answered in character. That works.
Oh, I thought you were being a character too.
I wasn't, but I am. I was now. It works.
Yep.
Are Are you sure he's friendly? I mean, he's an elemental.
Gave him coral. We're best friends.
Is that how friendship works?
He accepted it, so yeah. Now, are we good friends now?
You sure you didn't, like, I don't know, propose to it? No, maybe you're wed to the elemental.
That is
would
going to be this
Oh.
campaign now. Forget D&D.
It's gonna become like 4 weddings or something.
No, this is gonna be. This isn't Dungeons and Dragons. This is Diamonds and Dances.
He turns to the elemental and is like, I'm not ready to marry, but if you want to be best friends, I'm always ready for that.
It looks very disappointed now.
I'm so sorry.
Wait. And he's talking in primordial now.
Yeah.
Was he proposing?
Wait, what?
That was in primordial.
Oh,
and
that
then,
was
like,
from.
dude,
okay.
yeah.
We be good friends.
Wow,
So,
that's the best thing ever.
Okay. You got a name, good friend?
You hear this completely incoherent like swirls and swishes.
We'll call you Bubbly.
Wait,
Bubbly or blue blay?
Bubbly. Like bubbles.
It should be Buble.
My bubbles. My bubbles.
Oh yeah, from.
Well, I don't know what to say. Where do you come from? Did you know that portal was there?
Good place.
Good place.
Safe place. Clean place.
Very clean.
Hey, ask him if he's had interaction with any of the people in this lab or whatever.
I was thinking Vannas would say, but okay.
Oh, sorry, I don't know. I think he's more focused on making best friends with people.
Wait, he gave him a friendship bracelet, right?
Or two corals. Two corals.
You have to make him a friendship bracelet too.
Yeah.
Friendship bracelet.
Have you seen any of the scientists that came through this portal? Did you even know there was a portal there?
What are scientists?
He doesn't know what scientist is. He's speaking common now, to dwarf. This is getting nowhere. He's really just bubbles brained.
Okay. What do you
So,
Vannas
suggest we do?
points to the jackets. What's that? We're wearing these?
Things come in those. It's
Things-
like shell. We hit them and they go down.
It's like he just admitted to murder. He admits to killing scientists that come through the portal.
We better be careful with him then.
Perhaps we should put him back.
Or what if he comes through again?
Put him back. He's my best friend.
Okay, what do you propose we do with him then?
He become part of our party.
What was that?
Becomes a member of
Becomes
our
part of our party.
I mean, can they live without water for long periods of time? Like, don't they need to stay near bodies of water?
I'm assuming we need to roll like Arcana or something.
Yeah, in order to answer that question, you need to roll a Arcana check.
Would that be a nature check, though?
No, because these are naturally magical creatures.
I
Fair
don't
enough.
know.
Vannas, if you wanted to check, you could also roll history if you wanted to do that instead. I'd give you a choice there. Everyone else rolls Arcana.
I don't know
I
water.
roll
I know
Arcana.
fire.
They. All right. So Vannas, they don't. Oh, you're back now.
Yes, that's why I said, do I roll Arcana?
Well, if you want to know, then
No,
yes.
what? I have honestly no idea what's going on.
Okay, great. So Vannas, you know that the water elementals, they don't necessarily have to stay by water, but they do. It's kind of like the whole like long rest principle, you know. For you guys have to sleep, it like goes back to water to like re-water itself. If that makes any sense.
Stay hydrated.
Alrighty, Wall also knows this. Gnoshu knows a blob of water, and Aden knows that it's a blob of water that likes water.
So
Oh
you
man,
All I
that's
need to
that's a
know about
huge
water.
improvement. I thought it hated water. That's why I was trying to get out of there. Did I miss you guys communicating with it any?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, what'd I miss?
Nothing important, just Aiden saying, wait, hang on, are you sure you didn't, like, propose to it? And the water elementals are like, we're good friends.
Okay, cool.
And then he was starting to ask questions, but really, he's just bubble-brained. And kind of just like, I came from good place. Oh, and we found out he killed scientists that would go through, because he'd hit them, and they would fall.
That's about right.
So he admitted to murdering them.
sounds like a 3 or a 4-year-old. I don't know if that's in terms of language or just like intelligence.
That's about right.
Yeah. Okay, so the question remains: what are we gonna do with him?
So it's at this point, the water elemental is going to reach forward and grab Vannas. I'm going to need you to roll a save, please.
Oh, what? Strength saving?
Mm-hmm.
Is this how we're losing him?
Okay, start.
He's just gonna be kidnapped to be wed in the water realm.
Oh my god.
I know what. I'm pretty sure I know what you're trying to do, but I also know what Wall would try and do. Wall's going to try and grab onto Vannas.
Alrighty, please roll a athletics check, please. Alrighty.
Oh.
So yeah, so the elemental grabs onto Vannas, but before it can pull too hard, Wall just I just imagine you just like grab him both shoulders like Kyle. No.
He is yours.
And the elemental goes, "Give me good friend."
He says,
Of course, you don't understand that.
Aiden, Omega's like, he says, give back Vannas. Why do you want him?
Is good friend. I take to clean place.
He wants to take you to clean case. Oh wait, I don't need to translate for that for Vannas. He wants translating for everyone else. He wants to take Vannas to clean place, meaning the portal.
Okay, I don't think we can let him do that.
Wall says to either Aiden or Vannas, whoever would like to translate for him, why not you come and see this place more?
Aiden translates.
Here not clean. You're dry.
It's not clean here. It's dry.
Wall kind of nods in the direction of the ocean. There's plenty of water in that direction.
You're not gonna get through to its bubble brain, but he translates again.
Water right there. Points to a portal.
New water.
Clean there.
Oh wait, yeah, I need to wait for translation.
I'm automatically translating, okay?
Yes, you have Aden translate.
My universal translator.
Would you prefer Innis?
Wall says, new interesting water in that direction. I'm assuming Aiden translates that.
Mm-hmm.
By this point, I'm going to have you make a persuasion, please.
And I'm helping in a way.
You do not get to help because you're.
But I'm the
translating.
one saying it.
Yes, but you're using you're having to translate, so there's also lost stuff as well. So I figure that cancels out.
Fine. I guess it counts because Aiden wouldn't really care too much.
That's what I thought.
Alrighty.
Ooh.
Yeah. Even though it doesn't have a facial expression, the blob of water does not look convinced. It attempts to grab. It makes another attempt to grab
Whoa.
Vannas.
We don't just take people back to our own world.
And it's not. It's still. Water's not good at grabbing things.
Yeah, it's up to Fish Boy.
Wall says to Aiden, "You try and convince it to to go to the ocean, or at least the rivers."
Vannas, what do you want to do? He's not even going to translate. He's just, Vannas, what do you want to do?
Well, I've kind of made a promise to him to be best friends, and we are. I think I have to go with him.
Isn't there a bit more important thing going on right now? Like, crystal that's killing things. Didn't you lose some old friends or something? Like,
He meant nothing to me.
Oh, you feel a slap on your shoulder from a chilly ghost?
You
A whisper in your ear? Racist!
You want to try and bring it to your home to show it where you're from?
I think the people I've lived with would kill it automatically. I think I should go study his.
You know that we can't just stay here holding a code out for you, though. Once you go in, we leave, and there's no way for you to tell where the portal is. Guessing if the portal thing was explained to Aden.
Nope, the frickin' water elemental in Vannas appeared out of nowhere.
Well, no, the point, no, like, explaining it to Aden, if ever it was explained to anyone how, like, when you look inside around, that you can't see the portal. If that was ever explained. If it wasn't, then I'll recall. I guess not. I recall my statement. We can't hold in a something there to help you come back through, though. You'll have to get through the portal yourself, then.
I'm aware. My people have found a way out before. I'll find a way out if I need to.
Do we even know this is still in our plane of existence? It could be in another dimension realm. You may not even be in the same place. You could start dying over there or something like that.
There could be really, really, really large fish.
Fish.
I don't think that's too much of a problem.
Sunfish.
Well, what if there's a giant whale that eats blue humans?
He turns into a shark and goes rah 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 rah.
I'm guessing that would make him slip from my hands.
Yes.
And you're using your beast shape, so if you have one left.
Yeah,
I've
didn't
got-
he
I think
use
you have
2?
one. You have
Okay.
I thought it was like every
long rest. You took a long rest, then you used it once, but you haven't used it a second time yet.
Yeah.
I had 5 because I'm level 5.
Oh, is it that way?
What is that? I don't know. Anyways, you can definitely do it, okay?
Okay.
And so you turn into a shark, and Bubbly here is going to make another attempt to grab you. Alrighty, roll another strength. Do you have a shark character sheet?
Yes. Let me just pull it up.
So roll a strength check. Unless you have... no, you don't, so just... Okay. So you managed to just wiggle out of his grip again. I mean,
Who,
it's
Walls or Bubbly?
Bubbly.
Okay. Question
And
is,
this
does
wall also...
hold
Yeah, does
it?
Wall try to grab the shark?
At this point, Wall's confused. He thinks Vannas wants to go through, but Vannas still seems to be struggling. So Wall doesn't know what to do, and as all people that think very logically when they don't know what to do, he does nothing so as not to cause more problems. Because that's the only logical conclusion of what to do.
All right. I mean,
Okay. So Vannis, are you willing to be willingly picked up by Bubbly? You're cutting out.
Oh, I said yes.
Okay. So Bubbly is going to then pick you up and start heading towards the portal.
I guess this is bye then?
Rah, rah, rah. He waves a fin.
He what?
He waves a fin.
At that point, you and the water elemental go through the portal.
Wall
Have a
waves
happy
goodbye.
marriage.
What just happened?
Postcard.
We lost Fish Boy, that's what happened. And I didn't even get all his gold before he left. Quick, toss it through! Toss it through!
Wall's going to move to this side of the door, close the door, and try and find a tool made of metal or something, assuming there is one in the boxes in here because it's a storage room, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then he's going to take that and scratch on the door, dangerous coat closet.
Okay. It now says dangerous cook closet in imperfect but very square-looking letters.
What language?
Common. It's the only language Wall knows.
Oh, okay.
Is it in zeros and ones?
Oh, okay. That's a different language that he may or may not know, but
I thought he wasn't a robot.
I'm joking.
So,
Oh, I just lost my main source of amusement.
all right. Yep.
Guess I'll just pick on you more, dwarf.
I have a name. No.
What was it again? Right.
Gnoshu.
Bless bless you.
Gnashu's just gonna turn away and just kind of be like, just sigh.
Wall's gonna kind of look at them. Should we keep exploring?
I guess so. Let's hope we find some cool loot. I mean, it's too bad we lost an extra hand.
It's at this point when I'd like everyone here to make a perception check, please.
Oh my gosh.
It's the dragon. Oh my gosh.
No, it's Damien's new character just falling in through the sky.
He hit the ground so hard.
Hold on,
he
quick
became a sword.
question. Do I have inspiration? Because I know I used it like at the beginning of last session, but I've done some things since, so I'm not sure if I get it back or not.
So yeah, I'm trying to think back through last session. Yeah, sure. If everyone, if you don't have inspiration, give yourself inspiration.
Cool. Not that I'm gonna use it. I was thinking about it, but
yeah. Alrighty, so Wall, you hear a thud coming from back in the direction of the entrance. It's fairly loud, but the other two don't quite pick up on it because you're pretty far away.
without
for you to-
saying anything, assuming that they heard it, Wall's gonna start heading in that direction.
Where you
You
going,
leaving
Wall?
now too? You got a water elemental date too? Oh
No.
wait, my bad. Yours would probably be like electricity or something.
I guess
Is Aden jealous of the water
No, it just took a source of entertainment.
That
Not
nose
just
seemed
saying,
very
very
indignant.
Wall turns.
That
Sorry. Wall turns back and just says, "No, are you deaf?"
No, but I'm blind. If you haven't been paying attention.
I don't think that's what he asked, though.
Then you should be able to hear the thuds. And he continues.
Might as well follow him. Gnashu's gonna follow.
So is this where the thud's coming from? Because I know that
Uh,
someone repaired this and we locked it.
yes, it is locked, and no, that does not appear to be where the thud came from.
Is it back to the entrance, like
It is in the
here?
direction of the entrance.
Okay.
Well, Wall's gonna unlock the door and go
Alrighty.
through it. And keep going until
Maybe.
something happens, or I need to roll perception, or anything.
Stomp on the bodies a bit.
So I'm going to ask everyone to roll perception again, please.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna say Vannas helps me with my roll.
Wow.
Okay.
Ah, look, he
So
did. He helped me.
Okay, this was actually the easier check.
Of course.
So you hear a very large and loud crash from the entrance. It's definitively coming from the entrance.
All of us do?
Yes, all of you hear it.
Sounds like fun. Sweet. And Aiden's gonna pull out his swords and like quickly run.
Wall's just gonna summon his hammer that he left somewhere at some point in time.
Thor has arrived.
Before we continue, I played a VR game yesterday and someone downloaded a mod that literally added Thor's hammer to it.
Oh.
Gosh, that's awesome.
So you just throw it and it'd come back to you. It was fun.
That's awesome.
Okay, so we're at the entrance. Do we...
Alrighty, yeah.
Do we
So at the entrance, it looked like the entrance. You see, first off, there's the remains of the robot. Whatever that was there, that
Wall's
blew
gonna
up a
go
while
and
ago.
take the black box. That's not a black box.
And then the entrance, it looked like it had collapsed, but now there is a gaping hole in it. And on the other side of it is a tiefling. Damien, would you please describe your character?
Nice.
Well, there's a picture.
Oh, wait, I'm acting surprised by it right now. It just looks really cool.
So at least from his head, he's super tall. He is 6'5", and then add the stag horns or the deer horns, and he's like, what? Very fall colors, very autumny looking with the color. I chose it. Eyes red, skin's gray. Wearing some scale mail armor. This is Oxy.
So
sorry, I read that wrong every time.
So he's 6'5", not including horns.
Yep.
Hold
He's
on, I heard
taller than Noah.
Wait, say that again. He's 6'5".
Not including horns.
Oh, interesting.
Wow.
I thought I heard something about a picture, but I don't see any pictures. Or
It's in
roll 21.
I don't see it in roll 20.
I'll send it in the.
Do you have pictures hidden from the player name thing?
Oh, yeah, I have this shrunk. Give me a second.
Oh, the art is so good. I love the art.
Oh,
Nice art.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah, now I see it in roll 20.
Good. Well, is there anything else to describe, Damien?
Like what he's doing?
I think he's just standing there shocked that anybody living is in this place.
How did he make a hole?
Wait, what?
Just like-
Aden's got the best line. Oh dear. Thank you, everyone.
It's like a deer in the headlight right now. Or I guess we all.
That's it, guys. That's all for tonight. We're done. Stream's all.
It was all built up for a pun.
Please let that he looks like a deer in a headlight be in character. Just it's perfect.
Yes, it's in character.
Okay. Alrighty. So, Damien, by the way, I don't have a token for you.
Yeah.
Did you have one that you wanted me to use? Or?
I don't have one made, but I'll just find a random one until I can.
You use Ia. Yeah.
Sure, this works. Wow. You can keep role playing. I think.
Well, I mean, we kind of just said, "Wow,"
Yeah.
basically, and yeah.
Wall's gonna say halt.
Halt.
Who goes there?
Halt.
Halt. Who goes there? No.
For some reason, I just imagined the "you shall not pass."
Yeah, Wall
some
suddenly
reason.
grows a beard. You shall not Pass, and then lightning everywhere.
Alrighty.
It's a surprise. No one's supposed to be here.
How did you find this place?
Few birdies told me, I suppose.
I love him so far.
Birds don't talk. Wait, no, there was that bird human. Most birds don't talk.
He meant someone. Oh, I don't.
Just let it go over his head. It's okay.
Where are these talking birds? And how do they know about this place?
He didn't mean literal birds. He meant people is an expression.
Then why would he say birds? Makes no sense.
So this is Wall.
Very literal.
Hello.
If you couldn't tell. Gnoshu, well, are they still in the corridor? Or like... Because, I mean, I imagine it'd be a little crowded.
Yes, you're all in the corridor right now, okay?
Okay.
And unless you want to back out of the corridor, I mean, but yeah.
Alright. Noshu's gonna be like, here, how about we go into this room and talk? Just gonna step in here over the dissolved slime.
Isn't this a secure area? We probably shouldn't just let anyone in here. Who are these birdies you heard about this place from?
I've got my...
And why are you here? You don't just come here to hang out.
You sure have a lot of questions for someone I've barely known.
Well,
Suppose I
Kind of
should be asking you the same thing.
what?
I said I suppose I should be asking you the same thing.
Well, we just kind of watch a fish boy get married, and
This this is a secure facility of my creators. You do not have any association with them, as far as I am aware. If you do, show me your insignia or.
Who your creators are, but I am...
Acceptable for now.
Okay. Josh, would you say the uniform has like a little badge or something that you could just take off and...
The science people have that uniform. The city watch is not as sophisticated or forward thinking as that, so you just kind of have like
A badge.
you have a you just have a standard regular badge that they just like the police badge or whatever.
That's what I was thinking. Well, he hands it to... Well,
Is it the same as what those people were wearing in the city we were at before?
It's similar, but not quite this. It's a similar design, but it's not quite the same. It doesn't look. It looks like it's like the same organization, but a different city. If that makes any sense.
Can I? I can't even say I would know anything about that, or my character would know anything about that. So, No, yeah. Actually, is there any sign that's related to some religion that might have existed even back in Wall's time?
Roll a religion check then, please.
Back up.
This will be like the one time anyone ever rolls a religion check. Alrighty. So, yeah, it has some vague to like the god of justice. And the central part of the emblem is it is like a balance, which is like this. It's the like signature symbol of the god of justice.
Okay.
Trying to eat Pop-Tart. Stop it.
What?
The cat is trying to eat my Pop-Tart.
Good cat.
Wait, I have a really important question. What flavor Pop-Tart is it?
Yes, this is very important. We need to know.
This is extremely important.
What kind do you think, fam? Pumpkin spice.
Pumpkin
I
spice?
didn't realize they had pumpkin spice. once.
They
I
usually
just-
do around this time of the year.
I
Yeah.
thought
Have
I thought you were
one?
gonna have the best flavor, water. Come on.
What are you talking about? Best flavor? Water? Obviously, the best flavor is air. Come on.
Actually, but, you know. Anyways,
I'm being attacked.
Wait,
There's two of them.
one very serious question that I just realized. If we are mostly made of water, is drinking water cannibalism?
Yes.
no.
Guys,
Cannibalism.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Water's kind of organism.
Okay. Wall's going to look at. You haven't said your character's name to our characters, have you?
Onyx.
Did you
thought
say that out loud? I can't remember.
I thought
No.
he did.
Okay.
No, he hasn't.
Okay. Wall looks at the person and asks, I have two questions. First, what's your name? Second, what do you think of killing people?
I'm
That's actually
With it, but I wouldn't put it out of question.
Sorry, you cut out there. You're something with it?
I don't support it necessarily, but if something must be done, then
And if I remember correctly, Vannas did tell us about the cult after we found they were related with the people that were searching this place, right?
yeah.
Okay. And would you happen to know anything about a cult that wants to make people live forever while also killing everybody that can't?
I'm not
DM.
sure if Wall is aware of that information.
Well, I just asked if Vannas told us about that because I couldn't remember.
Well, he said stuff about it, but I don't think he gave.
I don't-
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
then-
I don't
then
think you ever got anything that specific.
I don't remember. I don't have good memory. Okay.
Like you know, there's generally like cultists running around and they killed people, but you don't have a lot of details about them.
Okay. Do you know anything about cultists that kill people?
I know lots about cultists that kill people. Which group?
One of them.
Very specific, sir.
Uh,
Very specific.
something about them being
They wear cloaks.
I think that's more general.
I
Too.
think I know exactly who you're talking about now. Let me think. Yeah, that's about every single one of them.
I was gonna say.
They have zombies.
They're very obsessed with bringing back the dead, it seems. Something about magic rocks, I don't know.
Very powerful magic rocks.
We don't talk about those.
You might call them stones.
Pebbles.
Wall kind of gives them, like, stop talking eyes.
Now she's gonna stop talking. He's a little frightened. Or I guess intimidated.
Do I actually need to roll for intimidation? Because I'm surprisingly not very intimidating.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to roll intimidation.
Wait, it's on me, right? Or is it
Yes,
on...
you are very intimidating.
Oh, that's right. I got a
I was gonna
proficiency
say.
bonus of 1. Sweet. Sorry, a proficiency bonus that brought it up to 1 from -2.
Huh.
Okay. So, well, just like, are you part of any cults?
If I was, I wouldn't have a job.
Can I roll for insight to see if I believe?
Yeah, roll insight on that one. Hold on 1 second.
1 Mississippi. I held on long enough. You just said 1 second, so I held on for 1 second.
Depends on your definition of a second, though.
I counted 1 Mississippi.
What if it's 1 second that's been slowed down to 100 regular seconds? You're just
But
counting.
then that's not 1 second.
No, my earbuds, fudge.
That's a karate second.
Hey, profanity! This is a child-friendly stream for the most part.
Sorry, fudge cake. Is that better?
That's better.
Much better, thank you.
10 times better. You get a gold star for the week.
Mm-hmm. Here, give me a second.
You're gonna get a gold star. I bet there's one.
I'm going to suffocate on the wrapper. Stop.
There you go.
I
You
don't
get gold
even know
star.
what's happening anymore. I
Well-
like zoned out for a few minutes.
Wall's just trying to confirm if he's a good guy or a bad guy.
Alright, sorry about that. Okay. So, yeah, roll insight. Okay, you did.
Okay,
already.
I'll roll
So-
insight.
No, there's no need to roll insight again.
Does
So,
anyone else get to roll insight? Because they're also kind of standing there.
if they are questioning what Onyx is saying,
Aiden don't care.
Aiden don't care. Okay. Does Gnoshu care?
Noshu's gonna care.
Okay.
alrighty, roll
Actually,
insight.
yeah.
Alrighty. So,
Well,
alright, so
I was about to say maybe I should care, but then I'm like, see the roll. Okay, wait, no, Aiden don't need to care.
no need.
So, Onyx, is Onyx being truthful? Damien? Damien.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
So,
Do you have a
Gnoshu,
fireball?
the punishment for eating the Pop-Tart. Okay. So,
He's so looking for some Pop-Tart. This is so sad.
just give the cat the Pop-Tart.
Sorry.
Okay.
Give him a
That's
little piece.
sad part of it.
So, Gnoshu, you know that Onyx is definitely. He seems like he's telling the truth. While you're not 100% certain.
I have a question. Have any body parts on you? I need to feed a snake.
No.
This is in character. He's like, wait, what?
Sorry, what was that?
Who are you talking to?
What did you say, Nashu?
Oh, sorry. Noshu said, wait, what? To Aiden saying he needed.
To feed
I
a
need-
snake.
I need to feed Innis. And I better have a good
Oh.
body count when I resummon him, or
I thought you said something else. Never mind.
Wall looks at Aiden. Does he not care for liquefied remains?
You know, that might actually be okay. Not the best. I think he prefers eating bodies whole.
What about undead?
I could try. Might want to have at least one body, though, available.
We have plenty of zombie bodies.
Yeah, I mean, like, one actual live. Well, yeah, one live body.
Anybody else stepping up?
I would make a
You-
reference that's very relevant right now, but I know none of you have watched Fairy Tale.
You guys just keep on
That is.
doing
Interrogate.
this, interrogating the tiefling, which is totally not reefless. Reefless. Racist! There we go. I can speak.
Good.
I'm gonna go
What's a
Deal with-
tiefling?
I'm gonna
What
go deal with
is?
Vannas.
What
He's
on
gonna
it
go
is?
back to like the zombie body pile and
That
start.
pile smells pretty bad by this point. It smells really bad because, it's been kind of sitting there decaying for
gonna
over a day.
Stay in the other room and work
Okay.
on his summoning ritual thing.
I'd just like to point out here, you have 5 bodies, which are pretty much all piled up in one spot. We just have them not piled up in one spot.
I
So
think it's
they're-
pretty organized.
So just as a reminder here, that thing smells like the worst thing
Well-
you've probably ever smelled in your life is that.
I was about to say, well, good thing snakes can't smell, but they can smell.
Yes, they can.
Like really well.
Good thing walls can't smell. Or at least don't need to.
I am taking away 10 gold, by the way, while I do that. So I'm just gonna sit off to the side while you guys keep questioning.
By the way, did Gnoshu tell Wall that he thought
Yeah,
Onyx was...
Noshu's gonna after Aden leaves, Noshu's gonna step up to Wall and whisper to him, "Hey, I'm pretty sure he's telling the truth, like 100% sure. He seems to be pretty truthful to me."
Wall looks back to Onyx. Do you have the thing called greed?
I'm sorry.
Are you interested in money?
No. I mean, I need it to survive so I can get food. No, I'm not
If you're
interested.
if you're not here for money, then why are you here?
I've got my reasons.
Well, I can't let you enter unless I know those reasons.
Well, that sure is a shame then, isn't it?
It is.
Okay, maybe we can work something out here. Maybe you could let him look around or something, Wall.
There's very sensitive documentation in here, and we do not know if he is friendly or an enemy. He might
Okay,
be
fair
truthful, but he isn't forthcoming.
How about you just tell us why you're here, Tiefling?
Forgotten why you're here, short man.
Oh!
I told you,
Sure.
I am part of the group that owns this facility, and I am trying to secure it.
I think he was talking to me, at least partially.
Walt
Unless
doesn't know what a
you-
dwarf is, so he's just automatically assuming Onyx was talking to anyone.
How tall is Wall?
Wait, he said short man, didn't he?
Oh, I thought you said dwarf. I'm having a little trouble hearing today. Give me a second.
No, that's okay.
You're good.
We are here to try and stop the aforementioned cult. Because, well, cults aren't usually the kind of groups that do things that are productive to society. And this particular one is a little bit nasty.
Yeah, and would he have heard about said cult?
What have you heard?
No, I said DM.
What would you have heard?
Yeah.
Um,
Later.
you probably, I mean, because you're connected with the town watch, you've heard a few things about people in green cloaks us being associated with disappearances and killings, but you haven't heard a lot of it. I mean, the watch has been keeping an eye on incidents like this because they're afraid of a new gang organization coming up, but they haven't heard anything for about. I mean, they haven't heard anything for a little bit here, so.
Wouldn't it have been just like 2 or 3 days, considering the whole fight in the marketplace, the session I joined with Wall? It was kind of very public.
Yes, but Onyx isn't from that city.
Okay, yeah. Point made.
So you are vaguely familiar with, like, organized crime organization that might be on the rise, but you haven't heard a lot else of them.
Alright.
So does Onyx say anything?
And then he goes, I'm looking for answers. There's something I've been trying to work out for a few. And I was hoping this place would have them.
Wait, sorry, what did you said you've been hoping to work out for a few what?
What?
You said you're hoping to find answer. You said you've been trying to work something out for a few something.
Years.
Oh, years. Okay. Okay, and what exactly? Why are you interested in this cult and answers to something related with them?
Do you want my life story, or do you want to keep moving? Because honestly, this is getting tiring.
I agree.
Amen to that.
Sorry.
It's fine. It's
We just need to know if you're a friend or a foe, essentially. At this point, we're a little weary of newcomers.
Well, I'm not prancing around in a cloak, so that should be some indication.
I guess.
Well,
Have
just kind
told
of.
what races that the cultists didn't like.
These characters wouldn't know if we didn't, if Vannas
Okay,
didn't.
So
tell
we were
us.
never told by Vannas.
Yeah.
Well, I know he
Right.
told us a few things, but apparently the full detail was not, or every detail was not from that, so it's hard to tell what we do and don't know.
Yeah, I would think that he wouldn't really understand races that too much, so he wouldn't explain that tiefling were not liked by the cultists.
Mm-hmm.
Wall's just gonna nod for Onyx to follow and walk into this room.
How long did all that take?
Probably just a few minutes.
Yeah, at most,
Oh,
like,
Darn!
2 or 3 minutes.
Wall's gonna.
Because a lot of that was just us out of character, or you guys out of character, figuring out what you knew and didn't know. So the actual conversation was fairly short.
Wall's gonna point at the stain on the wall that used to be a cultist, and he says, "You can come in." What?
That's not just staining. There's a divot.
Ah, yes. He points at that, and says, "If you betray us, that will be like, or you will be like that."
Wow.
Boy.
Can I roll
Man.
intimidation?
Yes, you can roll intimidation.
Okay. I'm assuming I pointed in the wrong direction.
Yeah, you pointed in the wrong direction. You pointed like over here instead.
It will be like a wall.
That is his name.
Yes? So, shall we continue then? Just watch your step.
Steps are watched.
So, Well's going to head back. Is anyone going to follow?
Yeah, Gnoshu will follow.
Aiden's kind of stuck for the next hour.
Yeah. And an hour is a long time in D&D.
Catch up with you guys later.
See you around. We'll let you know if we find any.
If I don't come back, assume I was eaten.
Wall
Oh gosh.
comes back. Why did you decide to do that now?
It seemed like you guys were gonna take a while. Besides, you don't need my help opening doors. Just tell me if there's any bodies that show up. Live ones, not undead.
Are you sure? He just points to a wall and threatened me.
What?
Competent.
That was all broken up. Can you repeat?
Oh no!
Yeah, I didn't hear any of that either. So.
It's, what did I say? Oh my god. Are you sure they don't need you? He just pointed to a wall and threatened me. They seem kind of incompetent.
Okay, if Onyx does not have inspiration, he now has inspiration.
I have double inspiration, please.
Why? No.
I know it doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
Wall's going to look at Onyx fairly aggressively.
I'm sorry, I'm just imagining like you know how I draw wall?
Sorta, yeah.
I'm just imagining that really plain face.
It's pulling up right now to see it.
It's like he actually hits things really hard, so.
So do I.
What is it that is your specialty?
That makes everyone but the dwarf then.
Rip.
You know, Aden, one of these days, I'm just gonna come back to bite you. You call me the dwarf.
Something's about to come back and bite me right now.
I hope it does.
It'll probably bite you too, so get at him.
We'll chop off its head.
You really don't want to chop off a fiend's head.
Alrighty. So, I would like everyone here to please make a perception check.
I should have suggested we all just take a rest or something instead. Hey everyone, take a long rest.
Take a short rest. But then he said perception, so.
Me too, or no? Because I'm concentrating.
Yes, at disadvantage. Wrong character sheet.
Fudge. Dang it.
You
Hold
can
on.
still take that roll.
Yeah, what's your modifier for perception?
Perception? +2.
Alrighty, well that's exactly the same.
Yep.
Alrighty. So, alrighty. So everyone except Aden hears footsteps
Coming from which
coming
direction?
from the entryway here.
Wall's going to try and quietly, which I know is going to fail.
I'm gonna
Move over
need you
here.
to roll a stealth check on that one, please.
Oh, hey. It's a
Oh
5.
yeah, so you very.
It's a 5.
Oh right, yeah, it's a 5. Yeah, no, yeah, okay. So you clank over there.
Go from like, oh yes, you clank over there.
Yeah. I forgot you have disadvantage.
That's why I reminded you against my own
Yeah.
best interest.
I'm getting rid of the star, by the way.
But it was Damien's
No.
gold star.
All right, well, I have to move it at the very least. So,
Here,
Just
I got
don't
it.
delete
okay.
I
It
just-
has to leave. So
Okay.
it cannot.
I
Oh no,
can't.
it can no
It's
longer.
not
Okay.
letting me move it. Give me a second. I got this. I got a second.
All right.
There we go.
Okay. I'm getting rid of the star.
No. It was actually surprisingly hard to actually move that because it was not letting me move it.
Where'd I go?
You'll be back.
He deleted you. He hated the star that much.
You'll be back.
He faded
All
from
right.
Get
Okay.
rid of the star at
So-
any cost.
Alrighty. What you see here, and when you can see down the, you can see they have a little bit of an angle here, but you can't really. You don't see. You see just the faintest little bit here of a green robe.
Oh.
I was about to say,
I would like everyone.
it's our man, but we killed him.
I would like everyone to please roll initiative.
Really? What is with the like dramatic?
Oh my god!
I will.
Ow.
It's only been a few minutes, so Aden really didn't get far into his summoning, right?
Yeah, that's right. But your material expenditure is also something that you need to think about too.
So I already spent the 10 gold.
Yes. I would let you get part of it back, but you
Okay.
wouldn't get the whole thing back.
Yeah, can I?
You would get 9 out of the 10 back.
Okay,
Any of that was like yours in the beginning.
that's better than nothing. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, O great deity.
So we see them before they see us, right? But they know we're there because of Wall.
You do not get a surprise round if that's what you want,
Okay.
because they heard you very clearly.
So because
So-
Aden otherwise would be stopping for no reason, noticing that Wall has gone onto the defensive, he kind of like drops what he's doing and gets up. Like, oh crap.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, everybody initiative, I'm guessing.
Yeah, everybody initiative. So.
Aiden
Oh,
Swift
hey, they
is
have
being
mages.
Swift
What?
because you rolled 21. Get it?
I didn't hear
being
you.
fat. Aiden Swift is being swift.
Yes.
As swifty as the cultist, but the real question is... No, wait. No, the cultists go first because they got critical.
Yeah, it's a crit, so they automatically go first. Gnoshu, what is your dex modifier?
Hold on. It is 7.
What?
The modifier?
The modifier for your dexterity.
Oh, 2. Or negative 2? Negative 2, sorry.
-2?
For Dex?
Yeah,
Wow.
wait, is that the big number or the small?
What's the big number?
Dexterity?
Yes, what's the big
Yes,
number
with
for
dexterity.
-2.
Okay, that's
-2.
what we were asking
Okay.
you for. That's the
All
modifier.
right, the mages go first then, over in front of you. So, alrighty. So, while you get over there just in time, you see them. They know you're there now, and so they're just going to go ahead and run in here. And they're going to run through the room, into the room. This guy's going to run into the room, look around, see that there's 4 of you, and go, "Shoot, there's more than one!" And he's going to try and hit you, Onyx.
Nice.
And then
Welcome to
these
the
guys.
party.
He's not trying to hit the bigger target?
Oh my gosh, this is the first time I'm actually seeing this.
The art?
Oh wow.
Yeah, because of the glitch in the video.
It is
Oh yeah, I
really good.
forgot about that.
So I couldn't see it, and I've been meaning. I keep forgetting to ask you. Ah! Okay,
Alright.
sorry.
So,
Fangirling.
Onyx, you're going to take 2 attacks here.
Doesn't hit.
Both of.
Yes, I love this high AC. It's so good.
Alrighty, yeah. So neither of them hit. So they're both swinging their sword, but they end up. And while they're trying to both hit you at about the same time, they get in each other's way, and they end up like parrying each other.
Nice.
Alrighty. Aden, you see this gleam of your eye while you're doing your incantations to summon Ennis.
I actually don't see. It's not even in my circle. I guess I just hear commotion.
Oh, you do
Yeah.
not. You do not hear this, but you do hear it. You don't see it, but you do hear it.
Yeah. So never get any rest, do we? Guess Ennis will have to wait. Too bad. He sounds so butthurt about it.
Take them alive.
What do I wanna do?
By the way, that was Wall saying take them alive for Ennis.
Thank you. Yes, feed them. I just gotta make sure this is set up right. Where is it? Okay. I am going to Eldritch Blast the first one.
Okay.
Alright. And I have a special invocation that basically makes it so when I hit a creature with Eldritch Blast, I push it 10 feet away in a straight line. So it should push all of them back. Hopefully.
I'm gonna want to. Can I see? Hold on. I'm gonna look at the. Can I look at the description of that, please?
I'm pretty sure it won't work since there's 2 people in the way.
Yeah, that's my thought process here too.
Like normally, if it's something that moves someone, there has to be a space open for them to be moved.
Yeah.
And if it's like a wall, it might hurt them, but.
Yeah, no, that the pushing part's not going to happen because there are 2 people directly behind him.
It won't like push him into them and hurt them or anything.
Actually, given the angle, you'd be more likely to push him into that corner.
Yeah. It's an odd angle. I'll get rid of the slime here. So.
Not slimy.
So I'll have added D4 to your whatever your damage is, and you do hit, by the way.
Okay.
By the way, can we have some combat music?
Yeah, let me make sure that did it. Okay, it's the 8. Hang on, and then I add my charisma modifier as part of another thing, which is 3. So You said 4, 2. Okay, it does 13 damage.
Alrighty, 13. Alrighty. So you summon, the eldritch power to blast this guy, and he just crumples to the ground. And he's dead. Just straight up dead.
Oops.
I said take him alive for you.
It's the same thing to Innis.
Would you mind getting rid of?
Hold on.
As long as the body's fresh.
Hold on. Aden couldn't see the person this entire time. Or couldn't hear them.
Right. Yeah, you.
Can I just say I moved forward?
We'll say you moved forward.
Okay, thank you.
Alrighty. So you take a step forward, then you blast him into oblivion with your mighty eldritch powers, and he crumples to the ground, smoking. Does Aden the Fire-Haired want to do anything else?
He kind of just tilts his head or turns his head over towards Onyx and is just like, so, should probably warn you, hanging out with us tends to lead to things like this.
He rolls his eyes.
I end my turn.
Right.
So, Wall's turn?
Yes.
Yes, it is now Wall's turn.
Could you move the corpse? Because Wall's going to move there.
Sure.
And I want to still be able to access my...
Create another pile!
Oh god.
Wall's going to walk in the doorway and turn it into a wall. And by that I mean he is now a barricade.
Alrighty.
And tempted to use different magic, but Wall is just going to attack twice.
Alrighty. Alright, so they both hit.
Non-lethal.
Non-lethal. Okay, yeah. So, he dead.
Oh wow.
I don't just from the first attack, he dead.
But it was non-lethal. I imagine I just cripple him because I'm aiming.
No. You are familiar with how people die in D&D.
Yes, I am.
Yes,
Wait,
okay.
so because it did double the damage or something?
It did not only his entire health, but also he went into the negative past his max health, which means he instantly dies.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you bash his skull into the ground with your hammer, and it just goes splat.
I'm sorry, they're so flimsy.
Okay, but imagine someone doing that, bashing their head into the thing and saying while doing it, non-lethal.
I'm not trying to kill them.
This is your fault, flimsy body.
No, Wall shouts, I'm sorry, they're too flimsy.
It's fine.
Can I roll intimidation?
As long as the body is fresh.
Yeah, you get advantage on that.
As long as the body is fresh, Innis does not care much.
Alrighty. I would like the rest of the party to make charisma saving throws, please.
No, I'm just trying to intimidate the enemy.
I would like everyone else in the party to make charisma saving throws, please.
I mean, I would expect Onyx, but the entire party.
I am having the decision has been made. All right, Aden, you're cool with it. The other two are.
I have a +6 on that.
All right, Onyx, you are very scared. I mean, to be fair, the guy did bash the head. The head bashing happened literally right in front of you, so. You got a front. You were in the splash zone. And Gnoshu, you didn't quite see the whole thing, but you saw the blood, so your imagination just filled in the rest.
Oh,
It-
gosh.
And Aden, you're not phased because you didn't actually. So,
Oh, sounds like a
alrighty.
juicy one.
So yeah, so everyone who saw that is very scared. Alrighty.
I like
Does Wall want to do anything else now?
Wall is going to move forward,
Okay.
stepping over the corpse.
And the
Yeah.
rivers of blood.
Alrighty. You good?
Yep, yeah, that's it.
Alrighty. Onyx, do you want to follow the head smashing semi-robot?
Yeah.
Okay, that's enough blood.
You do realize
Is
once
it?
people are dead, they stop, having their heartbeat, and the heartbeat is what moves the blood. So
Yeah, but the head is
But
close.
there'd be a lot of blood coming out.
Yeah.
there would be blood coming out, but not that much.
I didn't draw it that much. Gnashu drew more. Anyway,
Gnoshu.
Gnoshu is our dark. Do you have a god yet?
What?
What?
Wait, what?
What? Hold on, what?
Gnoshu, do you even have a god yet?
Um.
Oh my god! No.
you may as well ask Ennis.
The cult of the snake. Shall we start it?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, you don't. You don't have a god.
No, I don't.
The cult of Ennis beckons.
Yeah, can we just have like Ennis start like whispering things to him, like, "Hey, I can give
Yes,
you
it is
power."
at this moment when you hear a mysterious voice.
You cut out there.
It's at this point when you hear a mysterious voice talking to you, going, "Bring me the bodies."
Gnoshu's gonna be like, what? Who said that?
The sight of Wall killing someone instantly struck you with religion of murder.
What a religion of a fiend.
Oh man, it was very scarring to see that. Maybe, yeah, changed me.
You would have gone insane if you had not found a religion to keep you grounded.
Yep. So I just joined the cult. Oh man.
But is Onyx doing anything, or is he just standing there, or
am
backing
I-
up?
To get up to here?
Wall's kind of in the way.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking.
Do you have a spear?
Hold my attack.
What?
I said, can I hold my attack?
Yeah, you can prepare an action for next turn, or if anything happens. But I'm not sure what the scenario. That scenario requires something to get past Wall.
Yeah.
Okay, whoever added more blood.
Wasn't me.
I just drew lines. I just drew lines over the skulls. That's it.
Could check the stream. Was not me.
So,
Yeah, just, I'll hold my turn.
alrighty. So now These guys are gonna come up here. Gonna see you.
Do I get to roll intimidation again, or does the
No,
orc
you do
roll?
not get. No, you don't get to use intimidation
Are you sure?
because they didn't see it.
But
All they see is blood.
all they see is a giant robot guy that's not a robot, covered in blood, and the walls covered in blood, and two
Yeah,
of their
I mean, like-
people's corpses on the ground.
Which wall?
Okay,
I don't
Person wall or
argue
the
that's
wall?
I would.
terrifying.
The GM is making a decision here.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright. So they are going to see this. And they. Alrighty, they are going to. Magic missile.
Wall is going to cast shield
Okay.
as a reaction,
Alrighty.
meaning it does nothing.
Yeah, so for the sake of. Yeah, so all three were directed at you, obviously. All three do nothing.
Yes.
He's using magic.
Yes, it's been made clear I use magic.
Alright.
Not you,
Traitor.
Josh.
Oh.
And so then
Oh.
the other one, seeing you doing this, is going to cast something else. So, hold on, I need to see the 20 foot. Okay.
I find it funny that I took shield just so that if someone tried using magic missile, they can't get around my AC. It's finally come in handy.
Alrighty.
Oh my.
So, what I would like everyone to do is it's going to be Wall and Onyx. I'm going to need you to both make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Hold on. I want to check something really quickly. No, not there. Fiction. Okay, never mind. Doesn't work. What'd you say? Dexterity saving throw?
Dexterity saving throw, please.
Of course.
Alrighty. So yeah, so Onyx, you are able to just jump out of the way. So you take half damage.
So 1?
What?
What is the damage?
30. So you take 15 points. Wall,
What?
That's
you take 30.
Hold
And I cannot-
on. Are you sure you rolled or set that up correctly, Josh? Yeah, it is 86.
Yeah, I thought that was right.
Wow.
I forgot it was so
that's
high.
powerful.
What spell is that? Fireball.
Fireball.
Oh my.
Rip. Magic Brian.
I'm guessing
Aiden
I took
seeing this,
30
he's
damage.
like,
Yeah,
oh,
you
no.
took 30. Unless you have a resistance to fire.
Oh, I've got a resistance to fire damage. Does that do
Okay,
anything?
well then in that case you don't take anything.
Sweet.
Oh.
Because you... Alright, how does that work? Because he's taking half damage, he's taking it...
So how I think it
I
would
usually
be,
take
his resistance would half it, and then him succeeding would half it again. So half of 15.
Okay, so then that's
7.5.
7.5. So 7. You take 7 damage then. Instead of
Alright.
15. Yeah, that makes more sense. Alright, I need to get rid of this blood, okay?
Yeah.
That's fine.
Like,
Yeah, Rena, that was a little much, you know?
I.
I'm just kidding, I'm just kidding. I did bug it in my own.
Well, I don't want to get rid of Wall's token here. So...
Oh no, Gnoshu seems to be bleeding all of a sudden for no apparent reason. He should start losing health. Oh, he's bringing it with him. He's leaking everywhere.
I didn't want to have to. I didn't want to have to do this.
No,
Oh, gosh.
I'm deleting it. I'm deleting it.
I didn't want to have to do
Don't
this.
take away our privileges. I'm having
Alrighty.
fun.
I think you
Alrighty.
deleted some other stuff you might not want it to delete.
Oh, I know exactly what I did.
Okay. I deleted it
Alright.
though, as I said.
Okay, so the mage's turns have now ended. Gnoshu, do you want to do something?
No. Yes, I want to do something. Okay, so I'm going to. Hold on a second. Darn it, wall's kind of in the way though.
Yeah, if you're gonna try and like do a ranged attack against one of them, I'm gonna give them half cover.
I believe it wouldn't. Nope, you can't make it that far.
Well, wouldn't it have a chance of hitting wall too? Or would that
I mean, yes, there would be a chance of it hitting wall.
like
It would.
decent sized chance or like a small chance?
It depends on exactly what are you trying to do here?
I want to cast Guiding Bolt.
Guiding bolt, and that has that's a standard ranged attack, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Or it's radiant. But
Okay. Well, yeah, but you're making an attack roll. Okay.
yeah.
So yeah, no, there would be a chance of it hitting wall. It would be a pretty low chance, I'd say. If you roll, pretty much if you rolled a critical failure. But they're going to get half cover, which is apparently going to be irrelevant because you hit. Who were you targeting?
I wanted.
Actually, hold on. Who were you targeting? It's a better question.
I wanted to target the first guy.
First guy. Okay, you definitely hit then.
Okay.
You also might want to move closer because I believe if you're right next to wall, you can basically fire past me as if I'm cover that you're using.
Yeah, if you're right next to wall, you don't get the cover disadvantage. Yeah, but
Okay. Well, hold on. Let me.
You can't make it all the way.
No, I can only get right.
yeah, well, it won't make a difference if you go that close. I mean, you could get closer for next turn, but
No, I'll
Yeah.
just
you'll
get
still
it.
get.
Great, now he's
Alrighty,
in
so
fireball
roll-
range.
Roll damage, please.
It's fine.
Oh, okay. So fireball is still going on.
No, it was
No.
No, it's just
Fireball is
pretty
just
fast.
instantaneous.
Oh,
Alrighty,
okay,
roll
you're
damage,
saying-
please, on the guiding bolt.
I am.
Damage for guiding bolt. I thought you were saying damage because he walked into the area. I'm like, what?
Alrighty, the guy's dead.
Oh wow. Oh, well, he was. All right.
Great impressions on the new guy. This is when we say non-lethal.
Yeah, just
Can't imagine.
Imagine
Just
when
like a
it
mom.
is lethal.
Okay.
I fished him.
Alright. So, the...
I didn't even get to see how terrified he was.
Alrighty, Gnoshu, did you want to do anything else, or are you good?
No, I'm.
Alrighty.
Good.
Alrighty, they no longer have anyone alive. You have successfully murdered all three of them. Aden!
You could move next to me and fire at them with some magic.
Yeah, I'm debating if I want to do that or if I just want to run in there and start slashing at them. I'm
You
gonna
would
do
kind
that.
of get in Wall's way and take the brunt of any of attacks that they might do.
Yeah, but they are mostly gonna do. Hmm.
They might do Fireball again, which, given the range, actually, I doubt they would be able to fire past us. No.
I also have fire resistance.
True. Except I'm at 6 health.
So,
So don't tempt fate. Or do. It's up
I
to you.
can't even move all the way up there, so he's gonna move behind wall and fire Eldritch Blast at Can I aim for the one in the back? Or do I have to go for the one in the front?
You can. You can aim for the one in the back, but if you're gonna specifically try for the one in the back, he'll get half cover. But if you miss and are within
Just aim for the first one.
Yeah, I'll just go for the first one.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah. Okay. You hit.
Hang on. And then there's the
Plus.
this R1 4. That didn't type. 2 plus 3.
Hold on, is the 1d4 for him going into the other cultist?
Yeah, right?
No, he wouldn't take damage from that.
Well, why did you have me do the 1d4?
Because he was going into the corner wall.
Oh, okay, never mind. Well, screw that, but there's still a plus 3 onto that, so it's 14 damage.
You know, you could edit your Eldritch Blast and just include that in the calculation. But, alrighty, so how much is it? Total?
14 damage, if it's a
14?
plus 3 from Charisma.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so the first one, he gets hit with this blast of energy, and he stumbles back a lot. His partner kind of like catches him and pulls him back up. But it blasts away a good chunk of his clothing, and he looks pretty bruised.
My turn?
But yep.
Okay.
Wall.
Wall's going to approach aggressively.
Aggressively.
Yes.
Okay.
Not casually.
Aggressively. Okay.
Ignore these upcoming rolls. I'm messing around with it.
Does that hit?
It would, but he casts shield.
Okay. Does that one hit?
That one hits.
Non-lethal.
Okay. You whack him with you swing your sword around. You get a good solid blow on, but he's still up and going.
Okay. Do they have any melee weapons in their hand right now?
No.
Okay. Well, actually, here I used his reaction. Wall's going to back off.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Further.
Okay.
In case.
Alrighty. Okay.
Actually, no, that's fine.
Alrighty.
Wait, I killed the guy, right?
No.
Oh. Wow.
Alrighty. So, did you want to do anything else, Wall?
Wall's. I'm assuming since everybody seems to say that Wall's just a robot, I'm just gonna go with it now. I'm assuming Wall's like sparking and looks pretty banged up.
Yeah, that's pretty fair. Yeah.
And Wall's just going to say, I think I need to take a break.
All right, buddy, you take a break. We'll handle the rest of this.
Aren't you supposed to be the healer in this group?
Who, me?
Yeah.
It's not my turn yet.
It's not. Yeah.
Still, I'm like talking like, aren't you the healer?
Oh. Yeah. But I have to wait my turn.
So, Onyx.
Dude, run up to them. Okay. Crimson Right.
Okay. All
Oh
right, and
my-
you know how to keep track of how many times you've used that and whatnot, right?
Yeah, I think I can only use it once.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Just as long as you're keeping track of it. Okay. Alrighty.
I don't know how this works. Oh, okay.
Well, you roll an extra d6 with your weapon, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
But I could very much be wrong with. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Roll your d6. So that's 14. Alrighty. So you say your little incantation to enchant your weapon and then bring it down on this magic user, and you get a very solid, and you draw blood in multiple places, but he's still hanging on.
Wow.
Man.
Seems like you fit right in.
Alrighty, did you want to do anything
I'm
else?
almost positive all of you belong in jail at this point.
What was that? I couldn't hear it.
I'm almost positive all of you belong in jail at this point.
I think you're there with us, buddy.
I'm pretty sure this counts as self-defense.
How much damage do I take?
For Crimson Right, you take whatever your level is. So your level take.
So 5 points of
Yeah,
damage.
you take 5 points of damage, and you can't heal back those 5 points.
Okay.
You get them back when you're. You can heal them after you're done doing your Crimson Right, but you cannot heal them right
Okay,
now.
right back.
It's a temporary negative max hit points.
Yes.
I know exactly what class he is now.
Mm-hmm.
Actually,
Yes.
I knew what it was after I heard Crimson Right, but
Mm-hmm.
awful interesting class for a town guard. You know, one that uses blood as a weapon and whatnot. Interesting.
Ruining the surprise!
I mean, I'm assuming there's some kind of like visual effect of you using the Crimson Right or whatever. That basically gives it away.
I mean, like, he uses his hand for feeding the weapon.
Alright.
I'll be right back.
Okay, well, I'm going to say you ended your turn. Okay. The mage's turn, then. So, let's see here. So, the two mages here going. Actually, hold on. I need to wait for Damien to get back. So, how you guys doing?
All right.
Good.
Dying. How are you? No, I'm just kidding.
Can't wait for them to take damage so I can attack again. I have a new spell I want to try out.
Oh,
Ooh,
boy.
well, while I'm thinking about it, do you guys, do any of you have any requests for a 3D print that would be within reason?
A knife.
Within reason.
Yeah, so a knife.
A bow.
Alright, let me specify. 3D printed from a school's 3D printer. Within reason, please.
A hammer.
I don't know. I'll look at files
A
online.
D20.
Oh, yeah! That'd be kind of cool.
Like, obviously, you wouldn't have the numbers. Yeah.
Oh wait, no, actually,
it wouldn't have the numbers on it, but
there's one of the guys I watched. He made like a Dexy, basically the D20, but the actual name for the shape, and how you can actually put like numbers and stuff on it. But I don't know if he used like a dual color printer. He probably did something fancy like that.
I do have access to a dual color printer.
Oh.
And if there's a ton of D&D related 3D prints that's free online. So I probably could actually do that without having to put any effort in, or then going there and printing.
Let me pull up his specific thing. It's the make anything guy I like.
Obviously, I can't exactly give it to anybody until I next see them. If you have any requests, I could try and send in the mail, but...
Well, I mean, I could act as an intermediary.
Oh yeah, that's
that.
right.
yeah,
You're
that's
nearby
true.
Michael now, aren't you?
Yeah. Because I'm in Indiana now, so.
Are you coming back to Maryland
I'm
for the
coming
winter?
back in a. Well, yeah, I'll be back for winter break.
Is stream going right now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, this will probably be a good intermission.
Yeah, probably. I'm gonna.
He didn't say
do
what
that.
part, so that's fine.
So.
He only said the state,
Yes.
and I said the state.
Yeah. So, alrighty.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I sent the video about the dice, and then also he actually has like the file download for free as well, and I sent that and sent the Discord.
Yeah, I'll look into it later. So, Damien's back. What were you gonna say, Josh?
Alrighty. So, alright. So, they're both going to cast invisibility.
That's not going to do them any
then
good.
They are going to run away.
Does invisibility actually make it so I can't see them?
Aden should still be able to see them because it's only a visual
invisibility.
And blind sight allows you to still see invisible things.
Invisibility, darkness, and most kinds of concealment are irrelevant. Though the creature must have line of effect to the creature or object to discern that certain object. So as long as I see them to start with, alright, they're there now. If they go invisible, I know they're still there.
Okay. Yeah, so they're gonna both cast invisibility, and then they're both gonna try and book it out of there.
I'm not sure that the one closest to Onyx would be completely free of an attack of opportunity.
No, you still get an attack of opportunity, just at disadvantage.
Okay.
So if you want to make an attack of opportunity, you can.
Yes, I do.
Alrighty, roll the attack, please.
Use magic for it.
Let's try to keep at least one of them alive.
Alrighty, yeah, no, you swing wildly, but you do not guess correctly here. So
So they get to go full movement, which would get them out of there?
Well, they are no longer within your line of sight.
No, they're. Oh, right. It doesn't work where it goes around the corner. But they are like. So they are like in their turn. They run out of there.
Yes.
Okay, so none of us can even do anything about it.
Well, if you wanted to go after them, you can go after them.
Oh, I
They
thought we
are
had to wait our
invisible.
turn.
We'll now leave the turn order, so if you guys want to
Aden wants to go
get
after
out of
them.
there.
Wall is going to run here, not seeing them, assumes they're running away, and keep running until he either bumps into them or just gets outside.
Okay. So, as you guys exit outside, it is now, it's early morning. You spent a decent amount of time in there. So it is early morning. The sun is just starting to peek up out of the horizon here, and as you look around, you don't see anyone. So if you want to go ahead and roll a perception check for me, everyone who goes outside, roll a perception check.
Hold on, I'm trying to look up what invisible actually means.
I was gonna say inspiration and I
The
forgot.
creature's location can be detected by any noise it makes or any tracks it leaves.
So
yes, so
it is
you can.
possible for us to
Yes,
find it.
That's why I'm having you guys roll perception here. So.
Okay, I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Alright, you're gonna use your inspiration?
I meant to say that before I rolled it.
Did not help that much.
Alrighty, so
I believe they'd have to roll stealth, and it'd be against that.
yes, so the highest here is a 15. But I'm gonna give them advantage because of the invisibility.
But that advantage is not over Aden. Right?
It
I don't know.
kinda is, yeah.
Darn.
Alrighty, hold on a second here. Which stat is?
Hold on. I just want to say I saw it here a second ago. Give me a second. Invisible. So, an invisible creature is impossible to see without the aid of magic or a special
senses, which includes blind sight. Yes.
So it would be the same as normal for someone with those special sense.
Unless they're outside of that 30-foot sphere.
Yes, if they're outside of that 30-foot sphere. Although we did run after them as they were going out.
But also given turn order, then they would have also had the opportunity to start running away.
Given turn order, they would have.
I'm rolling now. Okay. Wait. Alrighty. So what stat is
Stealth is, I believe, dexterity. Yep.
Alrighty. Okay.
Which I'm pretty sure they have a +2 on.
Alrighty.
Stuff.
So.
I mean, meta.
Alrighty. Okay, fine. You know what? Okay, Aden. Alrighty. So no. No one immediately hears, or sees anything.
Can my owl see them? I know I would need to roll perception on that.
Yeah, roll perception on the.
Wait, does an owl have blind sight?
No, but an owl has advantage on hearing and sight perception checks.
Okay, go ahead and roll perception then. The owl. The owl does not.
Wait, shouldn't have my roll been an advantage then? I'm confused.
No, my owl has advantage on anything involving hearing or sight. It's specific to an owl.
However, the owl does see there are some like imprints of feet in the ground.
Wall's going to follow them.
Alrighty, I'm gonna need you to roll survival, please.
From the owl. Actually, the owl doesn't have anything for that stat marked down. But I don't know what I would roll. Actually, what is its wisdom? 12. That'd be a +1. Should I just roll my owl's wisdom or my wisdom? Or my...
Well, are you going to, now that you know where the tracks are, you have the choice of tracking it yourself or the owl.
Is it not possible for both of us to track?
It is not possible for you have to pick one.
Okay, I'm gonna have my owl track. I think that's, yeah.
Okay, yep. So it hones in, there is a line of footprints. They head off in the eastern direction, but you can't tell exactly where they terminate.
Can I roll for perception again to see if I see them?
No.
In that case, I'm going to... I'm going to look back at everybody and say, Aden, stay here and defend the place. Everybody else follow me. And follow the tracks.
Oh boy, I'm sure Aden's gonna be thrilled.
Are you kidding me? I'm the only one who can actually sense where they are.
You're also the only one that would be able to sense if someone else tries to sneak in invisible, or if they loop around.
Okay, fine. You guys go off on your own little adventure, hunting the little footsteps. Have fun. Good luck.
Also,
I guess I'll just stay here and feed the bodies to my snake.
We'll have fun without you, Burning Man.
Can Gnoshu heal me while we start to follow the tracks?
Yes, I was going to, and then the turn order ended, so I was kind of waiting. Gnashu's, well, I guess since I'm next. No, Gnashu's gonna, he's going to cast Healing Word on Wall. Hold on. Oh, whoops. Oh, wait, no. Get that. And then I also get to add my, hold on. I get to add my spell casting ability modifier to that, which is my wisdom, which is 5.
So how much do I get healed?
So you get 14.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So yeah, we continue following the tracks.
Alrighty. So as you follow these tracks, you can see that the space between them starts to like increase as they run faster as they realize, oh shoot, you're actually following. And after you're following them for a little bit, the tracks stop.
I just imagine Wall suddenly stops and everyone right behind him just like runs right into him. Like bang.
Although I'm imagining it wouldn't like phase him. It's not like he'd fall over or anything. We would all just be like.
Ran into a wall.
I'm trying to find something related to concentration because I know invisibility is a concentration spell. I'm just.
I investigate.
Oh, I'm just trying to figure out if running would mess with concentration.
Can I investigate the crime scene?
Sure, roll investigation, please. Okay. So as you look around here where the tracks stop, you find one of them is crouching in a bush nearby. And once he sees that you see him, he jumps out. Everyone, please roll initiative again.
Oh, I can't.
But
Alrighty,
Aden.
now I'm going to
Oh yeah,
move you
Aiden.
guys
Yeah,
over here.
we got this.
So hold on a second while I give you all your. Gosh darn it. So this is where you found. Gosh darn it. I can't click with anything. They weren't too close together, so all right. Gosh.
I actually did decent. Wow. For once.
Alrighty, so let's see here and then. Alright.
Yes.
So then it's gonna be wall first. Yep. Alrighty. So,
Onyx didn't.
I did, but
Onyx
I was
did.
on the
Oh.
page when I clicked it.
So you are more startled than the mage was at finding this. So, Wall, you get to go first here.
Can we tell which one's the one we heavily beat?
That is the one that Onyx
Okay.
found.
In that case, Wall's going to run up to that one. Well, walk. You know what I mean. Not dash.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And attack.
Okay.
Does it hit?
It does hit. Roll
Non-lethal.
damage. Okay. Alrighty, you bash him on the head and knock him unconscious.
Okay.
Oh! Okay. I just remembered something.
Okay. And then Wall is going to use his second attack to try and use his wrist-heavy crossbow.
Okay. That misses. I need you to roll a d20. Okay.
Okay.
Alrighty, so you have this very with the hammer, but you go to shoot the crossbow, and your momentum from the hammer was just a little too much to overcome, and you end up shooting off to the side. Alrighty. Gnoshu.
Nashi's gonna turn to Wall and Onyx and be like, are we trying to knock them both out? Or should
Take
we...
them alive.
Okay. Gnoshu is going to... I measured, I think it's 12. Nashu's gonna move up here. And he's going to non-lethally use his Warhammer against this person.
Okay.
I'd just like to let everyone
Alright, you
know there's a lizard on my head.
Aw.
Wow.
In real life, she means.
Yeah.
You hit, roll damage. Alrighty, yep. Alrighty, so you do a little head bonk.
Oh boy.
It's not the true head bonk that Wall does. Like
But
normally you would
wait.
take it very seriously, but the problem is Wall sets such a high bar for head bonks that it's just not quite up to the
Well,
same.
I'm just glad I didn't bludgeon his head into the ground. I mean...
But wait, he's a dwarf. He's too short to reach his head.
Oh. My God.
Okay, so he does a chest bonk.
He can hit the side of his head. He can jump.
I'm just joking about how far.
Okay, so you bring you bring it down with all your might and you bonk him on the chest, and he just stumbles back a little.
Good to know.
So the mage here, he doesn't like you for some reason. Can't imagine what that is, by the way.
I
Chen, you
No
would.
clue.
Cannot imagine. What the
racist.
heck that reason could be, but I'm going to need everyone here to
I doubt we're all within range of a fireball.
roll a dexterity saving throw, please.
Ooh.
What's the...
It's 20 feet
It
radius.
is 20 feet? Okay.
Mhm.
20 feet circle or 20 feet square?
Circle.
Not sure if that would reach Onyx or not. I don't know.
Is it coming from here?
No. It is. It's coming. Hold on. It is coming from that. It's coming from here.
Well, wall's downed.
So everyone takes 21 points of
Oh!
fire damage.
Wow.
Aden, you didn't need to roll a dexterity saving
I
throw
just
because
want to be part of the party and
I think-
roll.
if- and so Onyx, you take half damage obviously because
Oh.
That's... You said 21 points?
21
damage?
points. Yep.
Oh my
What level is that
goodness.
spell?
I believe it's
Like-
second.
It's a third level.
It's a third level? Oh, wow. I gotta make sure if I can get that spell or not, and if I can, I need to be using it.
I think it's mostly a wizard thing, but warlocks might be able to cast it.
Yeah, warlock. I'm not sure if warlocks can or not.
Sorry, not warlocks. I mean sorcerers.
I'm a
I
warlock.
thought she was a warlock.
I know. I'm saying I think sorcerers might be able to, but I don't think warlocks can.
Yeah, I think sorcerers can and wizards can. I don't think warlocks.
Sorlock, the mix between a warlock and a sorcerer.
It's a
Alrighty.
multi-classer. Come on. It's also the Sarlacc pit in.
I was thinking the same thing, you know. Alrighty. So, and then yeah, he's not going to do anything else. Onyx, you have a passed out mage and a passed out wall.
I'm going to use manacles and put his hands behind his back.
Okay. You do that. So he is now very restrained. Like, better restrained than anyone in this party has ever done.
And I don't think I could run over to the other mage. I'll get up next to Wall.
You could move 15 feet further if you want.
Yeah, but I can't do anything else, and I don't want to really open myself up to another attack.
Okay.
Fair.
Okay. So you good then? Or was there anything else you wanted to do?
Nope, I don't have anything else.
Okay. Wall, I'm going to need you to make a death save, please. 10, that's a success. Not by much, but it is a success.
It is.
There's no
Why don't-
difference between 10 and 19, so. Alrighty. Gnoshu.
Actually, the difference between 10 and 19 is, let's see, -9.
Oh, wow.
Alrighty.
Okay, Gnashu's gonna walk up to Wall. Well, not walk. He's gonna run, but he's gonna go to Wall and he's going to use spare the dying. Hold on. Pushes. Yes.
I like how you're not going to heal him. You're just going to make sure.
Well, I want to stabilize him. Wait.
If you heal me, that
what?
stabilizes me and brings me conscious.
Oh. Okay. Well. Fine. I'll heal you then. Wait. Also though, is Wall a construct?
No, he is technically organic,
Okay.
which I keep telling you guys, but everybody says he's a robot, so.
I was making sure. Hold on. What's that? 5. Okay, so he's going. Gnashu's going to use Cure Wounds on Wall. So that's 18.
You know you can set it to add the modifier to it when you roll it, so you don't.
What do you mean? Okay, hold on a second here. So what modifier are you adding, Gnoshu?
5.
You know it's 5 is already added, right?
Oh, it is?
Wisdom. Yes.
Okay, I'm at 13 then.
Okay, never mind.
Because if you hover over the number formula, and it's 1d8 plus 5.
Okay, gotcha. My bad. I did not realize that.
So I was thinking that was a bit powerful.
I'm just kidding. Yeah. I was like, wow, 18. I was like, man, that's good.
Yeah, I thought that was good too. I was like, hold
I
on
was
a
like,
second here.
that's level 1. That's 8. Wow.
Alrighty. So, did you want to do anything else?
No.
Okay.
I end my turn.
Yeah, it's not doing a reaction for you leaving. Threat range, by the way. Should be happy about that.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Alrighty. Yeah.
Thank you, my lord.
Alrighty. So I just want you to remember that thanks because
Oh gosh, are you about to kill somebody?
I'm probably
swear,
gonna
if you
get
guys-
knocked down again.
If you guys die,
let's just say
If he casts fire, it'll count.
and like I could have been fine, I'm just gonna.
I mean, they might try and keep Wall alive since, you know, he might know stuff about the stones they're looking for.
so he's gonna cast magic missile at Michael or Gnoshu.
Who's Michael?
Oh, no.
Oh.
Oh, no, Gnoshu.
Gnoshu.
They're in me for the healer. Everybody jump in front of it.
Hold on a second.
Yep.
Wall's
I'm
going
waiting.
to use his reaction and cast shield on Gnoshu.
You can't do that.
I can't?
No, range self, target self, invisible barrier, or magical
never mind then.
force. Yep.
Do
So,
I have a reaction?
Are you sure it's target
Sure.
self?
yep. Go ahead and read the description. An invisible barrier of magical force appears and protects you. Until the start of your next turn, you have a +5 bonus to AC, including against the triggering attack.
Yep.
And you take no damage from magic missile.
Yep.
Yep. I think it's mage armor that does that.
Yeah, mage armor can be used on other people.
Yeah.
I thought shield could too, but oh well.
Alrighty. Well, anyways, do you have shield or mage armor, Gnoshu?
No.
Okay. Man.
I don't
Chick.
have any.
Missile.
Oh. Boy.
And those are auto hits, by the way.
So you take
Yeah.
10 damage.
Alright, Gnashu is down. DBNF?
Okay. So Gnoshu goes down. And the
Fudge.
mage is going to use his movement to start backing up here. Alrighty.
He's just gonna leave his friend. Let him go.
Onyx.
No, it's Wall's
It
turn.
is
Oh,
Onyx.
yeah, no,
It
it's
is now your
Onyx,
turn.
yeah. I keep forgetting because you didn't put Onyx on the turn order.
I did put Onyx on the turn order.
Oh, I don't
He's
see
not
him on
on
the
there.
turn order.
I don't
I see him on the turn order.
Right now, I'm top of the turn order.
No, I see right now Onyx is on top of the turn order. Damien? Damien, hello?
Yes, I'm trying to figure out.
Well, no, do you see yourself on the turn order? Hello? You cut out.
Hello.
Earth.
Okay.
Are you on the top of the turn order above wall?
Do you see yourself on the turn order?
No, I don't.
Okay.
And on top of that, I have video evidence that Josh is crazy.
Proof.
From
We all
me.
suspected it.
Josh began heavy breathing.
How far away is the necromancer from me?
55 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna run 30 feet. There. Okay. And then I'm gonna cast Hellish Rebuke.
Yeah, I still don't see it, Josh.
Well, there. We'll just have to roll off that. Okay, so
By
what?
the way, Josh, you probably have Onyx from the other map on the turn order.
Probably, yeah. That's probably it. Okay, well, we're gonna just roll with it. Okay. So, it's not a DC 0 save, obviously.
Yeah, it's on my charisma modifier.
Hold on. Where is Onyx?
It's probably 8 plus your charisma modifier. How most dexterity,
that's what it
or
is.
how most saving throws are.
Oh. I know what the issue is. So, alright, hold on one second here. So, what is that again? Hellish Rebuke? Is that what you said?
I can cast it once per long rest.
Yes, no, that's not the question here. I have to look through, because there you should have gotten a casting, like the thing you use to cast. You should have gotten
Yeah,
that.
it would be under Infernal Legacy, it says.
Infernal Legacy. Where? Okay.
I got a lot.
Alrighty. Oh, well, okay. Hold on one second here. Where'd you get it from again? What exactly was it called that you got it from?
Infernal Legacy.
Is that from being a tiefling or your class?
I have my tiefling.
Ah, okay. I thought it was from the class. Okay. Hold on. Tiefling. Charisma. Okay, so it's 8 plus charisma. Okay. So your spell save DC is a 14. So it's a DC 14 dex save here. Hold on. Dex. And he manages to kind of dodge out of the way. It's half damage, right?
Yeah.
Alrighty. So he managed to almost slide out of the way, but not quite here. So he kind of takes a glancing blow from it. Do you want to do anything else? Damien?
Assume though. Damien,
Damien?
Onyx, Oryx.
What's going on?
Is there anything else you want to do?
Is there anything?
No, I can't move anymore.
Wall. Now you get a turn.
Okay, I'm gonna use my bonus action to do second wind.
Okay.
And for that, I roll a 1d10 plus